Hi Gemini, this is your girl Venus Archangel here with another love read for you guys. Just want to say thank you so much for tuning in with me. Thank you so much for all your awesome comments, guys. You know I love y'all. And let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Yes. Okay, so the situation is turning out to be pretty damn spectacular. So for a lot of you guys are interacting, or your love life situation is centered around the world. Okay, this is a successful completion, and my God, I'm happy for y'all. Okay, so from a lot of you guys are completing a phase, going off to the next level. This is a very, very good ending to a cycle. Okay, so you guys could have been single, some of you guys could have been dating, and some of you guys could be getting married soon. Some of you guys could be single, and your situation might be ending soon. Okay, in regards to that, so you all could be hitched up. So for a lot of you guys, there's a lot of good stuff that's happening for you guys. This could be applies to work or whatever, but I don't really see that per se. And the reason why I'm really happy for you guys is because you have the sun behind that, so that's like, oh my God, yay! That's what I want to say. Like, this is like so freaking good. So this combo is pretty damn dynamite right now. Y'all in the cycle, and y'all see the potential to get happiness because y'all have clarity here and all that goodness. So yes, that's good. With that said, let's go ahead and jump to your reading here. You guys have the heart of your reading, or the state of being as the Lovers. This is your card, Gemini, so you definitely are feeling really powerful right now. Aries, Aries season really knows how to kick up some fire in people, and man, you feeling it today. You feeling it, okay? So you got the Lovers here, okay? And, yeah, you guys have a soulmate connection. I feel like you guys have freedom in your connection. Not necessarily that you don't, like, it's tying you down or anything, but you have freedom in your connection. You're making hardcore decisions, and I really feel like this is a really strong connection. Like, you feel like this person, and you and this person are meant to be together. Some of you guys are soulmates. Some of you guys are twin flames. Some of you guys are just regular old people that just have a really strong connection. It don't really necessarily matter. Lovers doesn't have a specific type of connection. It's just a connection that's so strong, and they bind together by, as you see, there's a ritual going on here, obviously, right, with the fire and everything. But this is also usually from the right of Waite. There's an angel, Archangel, I think Gabriel, Michael or Gabriel, I'm not sure. But it's divine connection. It's beautiful. And it really feels so good to be in. Okay, and I feel like ultimately, though, you guys are feeling in your power. You guys are able to make decisions, choosing between your head and heart, and you have freedom in the connection. Now, what you guys want to get to, right, is the Chariot. Y'all want to go somewhere. Y'all want to, just take a trip and go. Decision making does lie in the present, though. So, like, in your current state of being, right, the Lovers is about choices. So where y'all want to go? You guys want to take a trip and, go somewhere. Some of you guys could have got a new car as well, but y'all want to go somewhere. Y'all want to take a trip. Y'all want to just ride this energy wave of happiness. Yes. However, y'all don't know where to go, and that's fine. It's like, it is what it is, right? With that whole situation, it don't matter where you guys go, right? At the end of the day, because you guys are feeling happy, y'all really feeling the connection. So yes. Anyway, so what's blocking you guys from getting you to the Chariot is the Devil. Okay, now this is not a bad card. Okay, I think maybe the situation is saying that maybe there could be a bit of an addiction problem. Not necessarily like it's a bad thing, though. I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing. To be honest with you, I was going to say this is like a dynamic of any imbalance as well. Like someone could be like being a little bit codependent in the relationship, just a slight bit, and someone may be giving more of themselves or giving very little of themselves in the relationship, and that sort of situation needs to be straightened out, because you do have the 6 of Pentacles here. But ultimately, I feel like you guys, this is a karmic relationship. This is a really, really strong relationship, because the Devil and the Lovers are 2 sides of the same coin. This is 6, and voila, look at that. That's number 15. 1 plus 5 is... Okay, so anyway, yeah, so I feel like if there's anything I mean, there's freedom in the connection, but then you have the devil that's blocking you. So there is something that's still tying you both. So maybe there is freedom and it's the surface, but internally there is feeling of that you do feel a little bit stuck, but it's not like necessarily bad. I feel like old issues or old patterns are coming up. All patterns of behaving and relationships could be coming up, and that's what needs to be changed. And it has a lot to do with the give and take situation or the dynamic. Y'all dating the Taurus or something? But yeah, seriously, I really feel like everything is good and dandy. It's just you want to make sure that your old habits don't start rippling through and coming through, because obviously, you know what I'm saying, it's not the best kind of energy. You know, it's not the best kind of, you know, situation that you want. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I feel like it's a very weak thing, you know, I mean, even though it's a major arcana and everything, and it's huge, and it could be playing a part right now, be mindful of your habits. And the reason why you really want to move away from the old ways of being, or old patterns, addictions, old ways of kind of operating in relationships, especially, you know, the reason I say that is because you have the Six of Swords in your advice. So this is definitely telling you guys that it's time to move forward, time to find that new place, that new environment. Okay, y'all are traveling, y'all are either internally or externally somewhere. Some of y'all are going somewhere, but ultimately though, you're making a transition from being one way and being another, right? You're trying to let go of some old stuff, and it's a difficult thing to do, I understand, because obviously, right, when you're comfortable in one energy, you're gonna kind of stay in that energy, but it takes a lot of work to pull yourself out of it and get yourself into a new one. That's okay though, as long as you're moving out of that energy, you're good to go. You know what I'm saying? And bad habits or old habits that never really worked in the first place could really jeopardize your relationship. So be mindful of the patterns of how relationships go. Be mindful of how that stuff kind of flows and stuff like that. And you'll be able to have a really wonderful relationship from here on out. Now, how you're feeling is the Three of Cups. Y'all are celebrating. Y'all having a good time. It's, I mean, yes, y'all are just woo, you know, y'all are having a great time right now, and you guys are really celebrating the connection. Y'all are loving the connection. For those of you that haven't no one in your life right now, this is really talking about you guys having the freedom to be yourself and having the openness to make decisions. And the only thing that's kind of holding you back is old ways of doing things, okay, which is not really going to help you in a certain situation. So making that step forward is what's going to, you know, obviously help you be the best you that you can be, because you've noticed the old patterns in relationships, the old patterns with loving yourself that never really worked or was kind of toxic to you in the first place. You will prosper so greatly. So right now you feel like partying, you're having a good time. You also feel like you know celebrating. For those of you that are single and coupled, you know what I mean, it don't necessarily matter. So you guys really feel really good about your situation. Now, for your hopes and fears, y'all have the Nine of Swords. Y'all don't want to get stressed out by this stuff, though. Like, you don't want to eventually kind of have this stuff of kind of give way, because the energy's so great and so light now, but you don't want to actually like plummet down into, you know, hell, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like you don't want to honestly get depressed as well. You don't want a depression as well. Keep nights kind of without, you know, sleep. But just watch your behavior. Watch how you do things. Watch your patterns. If you pay attention to those patterns, everything will be fine. It comes from a place of imbalance, okay? So you really want to focus on you living in the moment, but also nipping those old habits in the bud immediately when you see them, okay? Because the sooner you stop them, the sooner you'll be able to learn better habits, and you'll be able to be all right. And I'm not saying you guys have bad habits, but I guess there's certain ways that maybe you guys put a lot of distance in your relationships. You might want to close the gap. I don't know. There's certain things that you guys may want to do differently to maintain the relationship. And also hear feedback. If the other partner needs something or wants something, and obviously encourage good communication, right? That's a good plus right there. So, you know, I'm not necessarily relying on the connection to tell you what's wrong, but have that person, like, that person's going to mirror you anyway, because especially if they're soulmates, they're going to show you what you need to change about yourself to help you become the best person that you can be. And so be very mindful that whatever they're doing, you're probably doing the same thing. and just kind of that kind of how it works from there, right? But you know, they all kind of come in different ways and different shapes and forms, but ultimately looking within yourself at all times, seeing what you're feeling, why you're feeling it, going down those rabbit holes, and etc. As long as you get yourself straightened out in that respect, you'll be good to go. Now, for your outcome, y'all have the Four of Pentacles. Okay. This isn't too bad. I'm not actually upset about this card because honestly, with it being here, I feel like you guys are definitely going to be in a spot of stability, and you really know what your worth is. You know what feels right, what feels wrong, whatever. But the only thing I do have a slight concern about is if you stay here, and if you're staying here because you don't feel like you can get more of wonderful things. Don't do that now. You have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords talk about transitioning and moving forward. If you move forward, you will see different things on the horizon. You're not gonna want to stay here anyway, obviously, right? But if you kind of always hold on to old habits, if you always hold on to old habits, you'll always have those old habits, but you'll never get more than what you have with those old habits, with those old ways of being, those ways of thinking, old ways of feeling, okay, or being or acting in relationship patterns, etc. Those things are going to stay, and nothing's going to change. So you have to do what you need to do in regards to stepping outside your comfort zone and doing something different, and trying to do something different, and encouraging yourself to be and do something totally different. But you have to you have to give it a chance first. Everything may, you don't want to stay here, but knowing your worth and knowing your value, and then also understanding where you guys have come from, is a very stable place, a very stable foundation. It's really good. It's really good. So still Gemini, despite the two kind of iffy cards, you got a pretty dynamite reading. So I'm happy for y'all. Now for your romance angels, y'all have give your relationship a chance, and it says work on your partnership. Yes, your pattern in your partnership dynamic is what's going to be focused on. Okay, so really enjoy yourself, live in the moment, but also nip those things in the bud. That you won't be stressed. Okay, I don't see stress for you really, but that's your fears, that's your hopes. That's your hopes and fears section. So you don't want to be stressed out about the wrong thing. You don't want to be stressed out about the dynamic in the relationship because of some old patterns. Focus on those old patterns, transition, make steps to make different choices, do stuff differently. You will be set to go, okay? And then, guys, you have imagine, all right? And this is talking about allowing your imagination to run freely, and allowing yourself to, kind of see a potential future for your partnerships. Don't always dwell on what's messed up, because that can cause some distress as well. Always see the potential of things getting better. Always try to look at what you can do to make something better or make something greater, and don't actually try so hard and ruthlessly trying to make that happen, because with you doing that, you can definitely sabotage yourself in the first place. So just be very careful about that. But also see, allow yourself to imagine, allow yourself to have fun, allow yourself to really enjoy the connection and really connect with your partner and things like that. You want to get in that, you want to feel good, right? You want to be happy with your connections, and that is good. You have to believe that there is you have to tap into that, childish imagination, and really just kind of be creative and allow yourself to let the Aries season energy drive your creativity and just go. You know what I mean? So don't get too logical. Don't be too much in your head, Gemini. Don't be too much in your feelings. Give it a little good balance there, because you get the Chariot in the future, what you want to be here, and that's going to require a lot of balance. So you guys are set to go. I'm gonna let y'all go so y'all can get back to your couple, to your partner. I'm not gonna keep you. Okay, enjoy. Love you guys. Make sure you send me invites to your wedding. I'm gonna be playing with you guys. Love you, and I'll see you guys very soon. Also, if you guys want to support the channel, link in the description box below in regards to becoming a patron. I definitely would appreciate it, and I upload videos a week earlier, so if you want to get that done, cool beans. But love you guys so much, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye, you guys.